Being able to have a good fight doesn't just make us more civil, it also develops our creative muscles. In a classic study, highly creative architects were more likely than their technically competent, but less original peers to come from homes with plenty of friction. They often grew up in households that were tense but secure, as psychologist Robert Albert notes. The creative person to be comes from a family that is anything but harmonious. The parents weren't physically or verbally abusive, but they didn't shy away from conflict, either. Instead of telling their children to be seen but not heard, they encouraged them to stand up for themselves. The kids learned to dish it out and take it. That's exactly what happened to Wilbur and Orville Wright, who invented the airplane. When the Wright brothers said they thought together, what they really meant is that they fought together. When they were solving problems, they had arguments that lasted not just for hours but for weeks and months at a time. They didn't have such ceaseless fights because they were angry. They kept quarreling because they enjoyed it and learned from the experience. "I like scrapping with ORV," Wilbur reflected. As you'll see, it was one of their most passionate and prolonged arguments. That led them to support a critical assumption that had prevented humans from soaring through the skies.